Hi, welcome back to Adrian Academy. Last time we we had a choice to pick Shane, John, Gerard, or PvP, and not the epic Shane. He drew out pictures, but he stopped because the lighting wasn't good enough. We asked if he had any view and we went to the festival. He played that bottle touching ring, the one that you ring and gets into the thing. We tried and we didn't get we didn't too. Well, we played a game that we actually were good at and Jim was bad at it. And then we just went back to our story. So yeah, load. I right here not the case. I was gonna go back and put the I forgot to put the other one, the choice pick one to in my video, but I forgot to do that. So I'm gonna when I'm done with this one, I'm gonna go back and go to choice pick one to pick which one I could do. No, not the case. Number 29. I didn't belong in the tournament. And I was going to prove it to Shane. However, well, before our festival went, Shane since had to change. The others believe in me, so why didn't he? John was my skill firsthand. Maybe it was time to show Shane too. Seeing is believing after all. Gripping my phone tightly while walking to the session, it was empty. Save for Shane, who was writing on at his desk. He looked at me and rolled my eyes. It made me instantly second guess why I was there. My feet felt like they were glued to the ground.
What's up?
Well, go on. So, go on. All he had to show me. Regret. Regretted coming in there. What was I going to do? Just show him how good I was at this popular phone game and expect that to work? Everyone played that game. Shane wasn't the only one. Shane wasn't one to be easily impressed either. You act like I'm going to run away. I can't leave when you're blocking the door like that, you know. He made a hand motion to me, gesturing me to approach and sit down. I did, so the seat next to his and wiped the sweat off my phone before starting up the game. I should be in a tournament, Shane. Do you not believe John? He said his pencil on his desk. His chair projected against the polished wood and the shelf next to me. He exhaled heavily. Okay, I want to see what you can do. I could feel my eyes going wider. This was the chance I needed. At my face brightened up, a begrudging grin appeared on Shane's face as well. This is long. Okay, well, it's loading. I just wanted to say that I've been playing this game since it came out. Of course, its machines are pretty similar to all the others match 3s around, but it's at least different enough to where I learned to change my playstyle to refine the unique attributes of the game. So she put her hand up and mouthed the words breath.
No.
I don't need to know your criteria, Hannah. Show me how good you are at the actual game. Okay, well here I go, guys. I first played, and immediately my fingers were like electricity. It started me off at level 1, but the number quickly climbed and camera bar began to keep faster. Around level 35 at the end cycle, the time went down too quickly and I got stressed trying to keep up. High score was no longer a priority. We changed the light. Still, level 35 was very impressive. At level 39, Shane stopped me. That's enough. but I haven't lost yet. It's hard to watch. You just gain single combos so the game won't end. The tournament is not about how far you make it. It's pure score based. Even the me player knows to focus on score instead of time. Running out of time doesn't matter if you have enough points. There are no points in getting to higher levels if you're just gaining 4 points every combo. All combos based on the same at the same. Pinterest, Freaking Stone. I don't know what these are. Like I think it's Jewel Tetris. Oh yeah, this is Tetris. Never get Pinterest. This is Pinterest. I think that's Tetris. And Bingenstone. I think it's like Jewel. I don't know. And I know this reference right here, but I don't know this reference. Burn light, burn quick. Though you understood at least the basics. This ain't all I need. You can't be in the tournament with anything else like this. Besides, you being against someone in the tournament, not doing single player. His cue is Jerry. It was the most ever spoken all at once. If I knew so much about matching trees, why wasn't he playing them in the tournaments? Okay, that makes sense. I started to leave. There was a half hour until class, and Shane didn't seem interested in talking anymore. But I couldn't run away without giving myself some kind of hope for the future. I decided that I was speeding, whether you like it or not. You are the leader of the team. I'm getting better than show John PPG. Shane raised his eyebrow, looking slightly amused at my proposal. I wish you all the best, Hannah. I guess it's Shane, then stopped out of the room. He would see I just need to practice. Oh, this one again. It's way better right here. I sat at the field outside of school trying to incorporate Shane's tips into my strategy. Changing the bundles of my playstyle was harder than I imagined it would be. It was even harder to worry myself knowing that all single player training was almost useless. I never even played the competitive version. In it, there was an entirely new corporate solid block you can move or break. I don't know Condias because I don't play a lot online games. I mean on my phone. So yeah, that's why I don't know that many. I was interested in or any good of the types of games, so I couldn't practice with her. I realized it, as I did, something caught my attention. The back of the Esquivel jacket. No, it's Ian. I was gonna say the Brumus, the Brumus, and then it was Ian and it is Brumus. he was definitely definitely know how to play, seeing as he was the puzzle representative of the him block team. So I grabbed my backpack and plopped myself next to him. Am I helping you practice Dumbledore Revenge? My brain caught up to what my body executed, and my confidence dwelled. I laughed quickly, trying to ignore my rapidly beating heart. I mean, if you're not doing anything important.
Hi.
It's okay. Yeah, I'm fine. You're playing Dumbledore Revenge in the tournament, right? I'm a replacement for John at the puzzle department. He gave a spectral smirk in response. You're my opponent then. Yes, that's correct. If you were a good competitor, you wouldn't help me. But if you were a good person, I shrugged innocently, though Ian wasn't so good.
Yeah.
What did you say? I never played the 2-player. I just want to know what it's like. Come on. It took a lot for me to come over here and ask this. Alright. I have to warn you though. I'm very good. There's a reason Hitbox chose me. I keep playing puzzles category every single year. I don't know how much I'll learn by losing, but I'll joust. Give me your best. I'll repeat. Well, me no time. Give me the best. I'll learn quickly. He held his hand up in defeat. Don't say I didn't warn you. He took out his phone out of his pocket and started up the game. Mine was already loaded, so I set up the room. Alright, room name. I assume it's Hannah Rules. And the password. Ian Rules. Her room name is Hannah Rules, and her password is Ian Rules. Should have guessed. That's actually pretty funny. I would never do that. I'm gonna say, I'm gonna put like my name rules, and somebody's with me, and they drool. I'm gonna do that. That's not me. Well, we'll see about that, won't we? I didn't get much of this practice with the type exchange mentioned, but it wasn't apparently with the first few moments that I saw I wouldn't need them. Right away, Ian set up a huge combo with those first unbreakable blocks came down right on top. But what I was preparing. He buried me underneath the block in another minute of play. It was sad, really. You cannot. Nobody tries to win the world. We give you enough time to plan out your combos. Since as much. Yeah, he's helping you. Well, he's good. Honestly, better than me. Why is he a pillow person then? In short, he's better than our cart. What can I say? I felt like there was more to it than that. Can we try one more time? You don't have to go past 20 minutes. Please. You don't want that piece of game. Alright. If it's poor practice, I guess you know. The super rematch in House ruled and began again. I looked up at the timer countdown. I noticed Ian's eyes scan the screen, currently looking for combos. I should have been doing the same. You remember why I told you should do better this time. Ian didn't lift his eyes from his phone, so he couldn't see me nod at him. When my gauge returned to the game, we already had started. My thumbs moved in a flutter in my despair to catch up. I saw a 4-match right off the bat and started to block. I figured out rather quickly that it was a waste of time dealing with the unmatchable blocks. Leveling sent from me in, but they were rapidly overtaking my screen. I lost longer this time, but at the end, Ian landed me in my poor blocks. I actually struggled in this bit this time. I tried to come up with a retort, but my mind was absolutely blank. He stretched his hand out and he stretched out his hand for a handshake, and I realized he was being sincere. I wiped my sweaty palm from my spirit and gripped his hand. Pretty good for having never played competitive before this. He smiled maliciously at me, and the bell rang.
Bye.
You should get it to class. If you need anything else, you know where to find me, Challenger. Though that's a fun scroll. I thought the screen first was again. It didn't matter what I did. Trophy Hunters, high score achievements, video game, perfect craft, even screen plushies of obscure characters. Nothing interested me or impressed Jane. I didn't help that my competitive rank of talent in the area meant that the things I made end up in a real mess. What was I supposed to do? I still didn't know Shane that well, but I knew someone who did. I hurried to John's dorm, wasting as little time as possible.
What's up?
Hey Anna, what's up? John, I was wondering whether you might be able to help me with something Shane related. John, already roused by his friend's name, began to tap his chin. Do you know idea what sort of gift he likes? Or if he might need anything?
Well,
maybe He's been homesick. He didn't say anything, but he shows more than just his grumpy face. Homesick. I thought my father's letters trudged under my pillow back in the dorm room, and this thing of being surrounded by people so key raised both more than I ever had. Poor Shane. Yeah, sabotage his attitude, even the way he talks. He's all sad. The corner of his words was hidden behind his even cheery tone. John turned to attention, forwarding to me, and continued just as cheerily. Keep talking about one British flag from his dorm, the symbol of his homeland. The banner of his homeland, the banner of his the mark of his lineage, you know, that sort of thing. That's probably the easiest thing to get him.
Well,
That'd be nice, but I was hoping to get him something a little more weird than that.
Hey!
Then you should make one for him. He assured me inside, then went to his desk to retrieve something. He returned to his cycle old game magazines and he parses.
Yeah!
Let's do this. After a few hours of snipping, we crafted a union jack that any grade school art teacher would be proud of. After thanking John for helping us, I rushed over to Shane's room, eagerness coursing through my veins. I knocked a few times at the front door, but he didn't seem to be any moving or noises coming from inside. Try again, this time a little more aggressively. Almost instantly, the plumber rolled out, as if I woke someone summoning the beast. Shane opened the door halfway. His body position so a lot blocked vision into the part of his room. You okay? Did I interrupt anything? I'm fine. Don't worry about it. He squinted, staring at a colorful college truck under my eye. What are you up to? I stood away from the door, unfolding the flag, and held it out if they were going to be strung up there and there. She looked invited into entering discuss. Is that
yeah.
a union jacket? John told me you were feeling a little down because you've been away from home for so long, but the disgust glare lifted from the flag to me.
What?
Why are you buying him with stuff like that? Why'd you go to trouble? His hand reacted, humping the flag at its edges. I was trying to do something nice. I didn't want you to get something you didn't need or want. But I asked to make sure. My heart was beating faster. My body started to grow warm. I couldn't let it deteriorate me. I had to stand my ground. This was just how Shane was with people. Took a deep breath, I straightened my arms and out of the probably showing the flag. I made this really because I want you what I'm capable of. You don't have to hang out. You don't hang it up or anything. But please accept that. Shane stepped out of the doorway, forcing me to step back in return. He leaned in a bit, inspecting it. Then, with a scoff, he took it into his own hands. Then he held it like turning and twisting the flag every which way from a scared look at it. I'll get this crap together, but it was like ransom letter. It was understandable between John, and it didn't exactly cross reference our work. Our useful or fade out of printing games let district didn't help either. Then he shook his head, then folded the flag over his arm. So, this is not really horrible. It was like I like using it until I get better. Until the better.
Really?
Really? Thank you. I mean, you're welcome. Maybe I was just seeing things, but I thought I was him flashing a smile. My heart was beating quicker than ever. Okay, hear the heart beating. Like, just I can't wait for the just to hear it. But it felt completely different from when I was nervous. I really like it. Jim went back to the drawing, giving a small wave before shutting the door behind him. Took me a minute to realize how quickly he took the flag and brought it back in with him. For a few seconds, I was just standing there, listening to my own heart. If it weren't for one thing, I doubt I would have known he was still on the other side of the door. It was quiet, I swear. I know for a fact. I saw him say, "Thank you, Hannah." Let's see if this changed. Oh yeah. Emergency infantry. Jittery. I finally finished the flag I made for Shane. But pretty I got all the colors wrong. He couldn't he could how could the internet lie to me like that? I hope it's not right. Let's see this one change. Jittery, I bought it in today. Oh yeah, this did change. I didn't do that. Okay, did I read the good term change? Okay, maybe this. Today, I brought it in today. I hadn't spoke to him much, but I knew he was a public guy for hidden block, and I wanted to practice with him. I honestly kind of proud I did. Last few days seemed to prove a bit awkward between Shane and me. I thought my gift brought us closer together, but instead he avoided my eyes and was doing his best to not even speak to me. After days of operation, I decided to change tactics. Look, the lock's not built with the posters. At the opposite end of the hallway, I spotted Shane. His attention still turned to the classroom he was leaving. This was my chance. I quickly moved way towards him, trying not to make it seem like I had some all-important moment.
Hey!
Shane! I unconsciously lifted my hand and greeted him, only noticing because he responded with the same motion. Hey, did you know? I closed my eyes and heard my cognitive accent. I'm an unsaid 2-game Kobe driver. Although you can play most of the game at Takehando, you need to send the drive persona in order to drive flash flow to particular boss enemies. Then began to attribute brought over from the score me extend of history of dynamic climax. So did you know gaming? When I opened my eyes, there was less of an unchanged expression on his face. For some reason, the edges of his lips started to visibly tremble. Try again. Smart enough. Try again. I tried to work with he gave me a repent myself. Shane puffled out with a laugh. Sorry, the hair. What? My hair? What do you mean? Did I miss something? But then he walked away, and I felt wolfing what he meant, feeling like a fool. Later that day at lunch, Shane had lamented how awful the school fish and chips were. As I listened, I tuckered the idea immediately I would make them for himself. Oh look, what's this? Never fired anything before in my life, but it can't be that hard. Luckily, the dorm kitchen was stocked pretty nicely. There were thick food of cod in the back of the fridge. and I pulled out the cup. I could put it up. Wait, I read that wrong. Sorry, guys. Oh, pull it out and cut it up. Okay, cut it up. I said cup, but I messed up the word. I mixed up the words. I'm sorry. I remember from frying chicken with my dad that butter the flour and water manly. I sort the fish, showed the eggs. I set about the cookbook to make sure my knowledge was correct. That had that had that had to be perfect. That had to be perfect, and I only had enough fish to try it for one. I followed the recipe mixing together the spice and the flour. When the oil was probably heated, I took the spoon and set it out on the fire. It was difficult, and I was terrified a drop of oil was going to jump out and hit my face. But finally, there was done. The time my hands together and the flour exploded in the air, lifting my hair and face and hair. Oh, look at the apron she's wearing. But as I would look down at my creation, I smiled. It took absolutely perfect. I had done everything right for once. Maybe this would make up for my pitiful attempts for chewing up. I put my hands on the apron and hugged it back before sticking it on my uniform jacket. Lunch period was nearly over since I had to let to spend making this fish. I patted it up rather messily and sealed it with a plastic wrapper. If I ran, Jill would have enough time to try it. To avoid being spied by a troubling dog, I had to make my sure were tied and there was nothing to trip on. I made my way to the cafeteria. The dish would have been done later.
Hey!
Oh, here she is. I told you she didn't forget about us. I slid into the seat next to mine and pushed the plate to Shane, trying not to make eye contact with anyone. It's fish and chips. Well, without chips, it's fish. Oh, why? You complain about school food, right? I know you're kind of I know you're kind of missing home, and I understand. My parents used to make this for me, and it always cheers me up, so I know to hold it off from the plate and reach the scene. I caught a quick smile of Shane. I was happy for a glimpse of his extremely Shane smile. Shane pending.
Oh wow!
Wow, Hannah, smells pretty good. The blushing hidden behind my fear floated to the surface. Of course, I made enough for anyone to have some. She's gotta eat it first, though, right? Underneath the Watching Novus Club, Maya and myself, Shane picked up a piece of my creation. Thanks. He took a huge bite. He chewed careful at first, then chewed. His face shifted into something more ankle surprise. Wow, you're actually really good. He said suddenly, and dropped the fish and began searching the spirit for something. When it was not found, he got up and ran to the cafeteria, laughing on the way. But the fish had been perfect. I followed the recipe so closely. No one else said a word. I ripped off the small piece of the fish and chewed it slowly. And immediately I knew something wrong. My mouth was raised. I fished around my backpack for my water bottle and drowned the whole thing for 4 seconds. It's a little spicy. My voice was but a croak. I was too busy trying to hide the uncontrollable tears behind my eyes. Maya and Sash took a crumble and ate it. A moment later, they were really feeling it. Dang, I can handle my spicy food better than the average Korean, but this is something else. He shook his head violently, and Maya's face pricked up. This could be magical world competitive, Hannah. Wow! Just how much cumin did you have?
Well,
That's not cumin. I'm sorry. 2 cups? They looked. They all looked at. They looked as if I killed someone right in front of them. 2 cups. 2 cups. I thought. I thought it was a lot. 2. But there. But that wasn't the. But that's what he said. That can be right. 2 spoons, baby. I don't know. I don't know. I don't. I don't know. I thought everything was right, but obviously it wasn't. It's not. I down in defeat, and I thought everything was perfect. Now that Jared mentioned it, that did look like a little red in the fried fish. Do you think she's okay? He did a lot. Well, Spicy never killed anyone, Hannah. It's fine. I'd imagine he just getting some water from the bathroom. Jared's right. Plus, even if they didn't turn out as expected, he should still be thankful you took the time to kill for him. Why didn't you ever why didn't you ever cook me things, huh? My pushed me playfully. You did a nice thing. Even if you didn't appreciate it, then you shouldn't appreciate him. Thank you guys. And thanks guys. Want me to go talk to him? I shook my head. It's fine. Class is about to start anyways. You'll probably be there and I can't apologize perfectly. I didn't assume anyone would want this. I left the plate and offered it around. Yay! Oh, me! I wasn't expecting a serious answer and was really getting up to throw them away. What? Why would you possibly want this? You know, right in the pinch of cumin in this smeary part of my life. I wasn't buying it. My creative failures could only be useful for good, not evil. I dumped the fish in the trash.
What the hell?
The thump of them hitting the bottom of the bin went nicely with Maya's anguished balls. But you know my recipe now. I'm not continuing food tournaments, but I can't exactly stop you. Maya sprang up and hugged me. Yeah. I knew you see it my way. Soon everyone else began cleaning up and putting with the trays. She still hadn't come back. I guess I would see him until later. Shut up, Hannah. It's the. John paused and squid something across the cafeteria.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yes. See, isn't that him over there? It was hard to see Shane and his angry figure coming straight toward me.
Really?
You can't win my intuition, so you try to kill me. No, it isn't like that. No matter what you try to do, I'm not going to change my mind. Still for me, he walked over John and put his arm around his shoulder. The other one clenched his stomach. Continue to miss us here, I won't be able to make it. Come over there while we're doing. He goes his shoulder around me. Someone made me obnoxious.
What?
Whoa, missing class? You kidding? Besides the fact that I won't spend my charred organs of my body. Yes. He walked off. What was she talking about? You guys have some beef. What? No, I think he's just delirious. I looked around, suddenly very intense in my shoelaces. I feel trouble after all. Hey, dumb it down. We'll try again next time, okay? She tapped me on the back, but now I was more than used to Maya and Slim. Thanks. This is the cat. Maybe it'll help me forget. I'm just gonna see if it changed. Yep, it did. Look, I just really don't want to miss it. You know, once clothes change today. Messing up fish and chips and he almost clothes change today. I messed up the fish and chips and he almost died. I'm glad he didn't. I'm glad he's okay, but I don't want him more than to disappear. No, sorry. Let's just go a little more. Jim was gone for 2 days. John had bring him his homework and he didn't come to meals. He was so sick. I was consuming with guilt. It was nothing. It was my fault. Everything. What else could it be? I scratched my chest, knew during the sad stick ran onto my homework. The mic hit me. Ow! What's that for? Oh, Shane. Oh, wow. Okay. This is gonna be a little bit awkward. But let's see what happens. She was looking at something. Shane was walking through the door. Wearing eye contact with anyone. He calmly slid into the desk and started taking talking quietly PG. I thought he didn't die. Mai did this thing whenever she tried to answer, but ended up not doing it at all. It just sounded like an especially deep, briefly statement. We looked over at us. My eyes never went to my desk faster. Well, I know I didn't kill him. My resort was a little rough than I meant, and Maya smiled for you. Sorry, I'm stressed. I wonder why I've gone so long. It was just peppier. Did he shrivel up when with his touches pepper? Like slug? My stick out her tongue and curled her arms in front of her like a blend between a T-Rex and a 2,000-year-old mummy. Can't help but laugh. What's with these like a salt, not pepper? Okay, fine. If he was like a snail, not slug. Happy? She called up again. I didn't even try to hurt her this time. I had to apologize to Shane as soon as possible. Today was the only day I could probably, the only day where I would even want to work in the group, just so I could run over and get over with. But the class ended up being silent lecture, as boring as ever. Hannah? Hi, Mizuki? I stepped on my stupid class went to be silent. Yes? You, you need a front, you need a front office. I froze. No one got called into the office in the middle of class. He made had my spine criminal. My special criminal was finally been revealed. I don't understand why they couldn't just wait until after class, but you're free to go. She sighed heavily and shrugged. Is anyone even running this school anymore? Hannah, get your things. There are 5 minutes left to cast, so just go to lunch after you finish your trip down the hall. We packed up as I passed her desk. Miss Asagao licked her thumb and picked a sheet of paper off her desk. Homework. See you tomorrow. The second I took my paper from her, she continued to lecture down where she left off. I went to the office ready to admit my wrongdoing, and the headmaster or whoever would be to scold me. I gave her slip of paper to the girl who was from the region working the desk. Oh, it's Katsuku. Hi Anna, you left your ID in the library. We needed to confirm it was you picked it up. Don't want to get it into the wrong hands. She stopped her sentence in an odd pitch, as there are we in the wrong hands. I just say a huge weight was listed on my shoulders. The shame really still over my head. Katsuku Katsuku held my ID and examined it. Then looked at my face. Scanning. Katsuku really odd beeping noise. Here you are. She handed my card and signed my name off the paper. As she did, she squinted at me. You know, you look so familiar to me. I do? Scan database. Your eyes shine. I took on a couple step back, wondering whether to run away. Oh look, she's smiling. That's so cute. And suddenly I read across her face. You and friends. You are friends with Shane, are you not? Yes, I am. Why? Leslie shook her head. If you're friends with Shane, then the information should remain classified.
What?
What? Why? Classified. I hung every and Cassie didn't notice. You good to go. You good to go. Take your card. And your lunch? I said my thanks and held my ID card between my fingers. You're all worried off for this. Well, suddenly gets lunch. There's lunch. I was completely unable to find Shane during lunch, apparently despite being in class, his stomach still wasn't completely still. The smell of the air made him feel nauseous, which meant I didn't have a chance to talk to him. But under here, let's see if it's changed. No, that did not change. Okay, guys. This has been a long video. I'm sorry. I'm trying to end this so fast, but there's still more, and there's a lot of stuff to do here because there's there's more chapter. There's the same chapter. There's a same days of this as the first day. The one that like when it was Z that ended the beginning of the first days, and when it said more days, that was the extra day. That was the extras. So this is the second chapter, which is the festival day. I think, I don't know, I'm trying to like not animated. We're gonna change chapters. So there's like 4 chapters, and there's different endings to this. So whichever I get to him, I get the good ending, the bad ending, the worst ending. There's like 4 endings, like good ending, bad ending, very bad ending, and a very good ending. I don't know if there's like I looked it up to see on YouTube like the sections of which chapter. There's like 6, like there's like 5, like the very good ending, the good ending, the middle ending, which is the normal ending, the bad ending, and the worst ending. So yeah, we're gonna try to get every single ending for every single character and see like what scenario will come out. Anyways guys, thank you for watching. If you haven't sure to like it. Be sure to share this friend everyone can talk to. Be sure to like me and follow on Twitter. I appreciate that. When you at it, when you question comments down for that, I appreciate that too. When you at it, why don't you subscribe and hit that bell notification to get a minute video. Goodbye.